Hello again. Today I am reviewing a light kit from Lightailing.com. Full disclosure, I have never installed a light kit before, and when the lovely people over at Lightailing.com asked me if I would like a free copy of their light kit tailor-made for the Daily Bugle to review, I simply jumped at the chance. You see, the Daily Bugle is one of my favourite modulars, and as it is one of the tallest buildings, it also has the greatest illuminating display potential, with all those clear transparent windows, making it my #1 building choice to light up. This particular lighting kit contains 3 numbered bags containing all the LEDs you will need, 2 battery boxes, a USB combiner lead, and finally 2 instruction manuals. As I stated earlier, I have never installed a light kit before, so let's see just how hard or easy it actually is. Firstly, before I even started, I took some time out just to study the instruction manuals and examined what was included inside the first bag, as initially it was quite overwhelming and it felt like I had bitten off more than I could chew. There is little to no written instructions, so all you have to go on is the pictures provided. But as I started to separate the Daily Bugle into its individual floors, it quickly became apparent as I began turning pages that the instructions were pretty much foolproof, and highlighted each individual step very clearly, and in no time at all I was flicking through the pages like there was no tomorrow. The only thing that hindered my progress and slowed me down was all the fiddly twisting of the wires, trying to navigate them in and out and around all the exposed studs. This took a lot of attempts, and when you had to try and trap them beneath a tile you had just removed, I cannot begin to recall the amount of times the wires slipped out of place, and I had to attempt the whole process again, and again, and yet again. As you can imagine, this is all extremely annoying and very stressful. You also have to remember that the wires are very fragile and must be handled with the utmost care, so there were certain times I felt it best to take a time out and have a cup of tea. Finally, with equal parts perseverance and luck, I started to get the knack of it, and before long I had wired the first section and was ready to start the second step. Now a bit of a pro, I pretty much blitzed my way up through the tower, installing the brick-built uplights using the extra pieces provided, and was soon trailing the main wire back down the back of the building and combining both sets of leads with the USB combiner. The third and final step was to install the wire throughout the taxi. This only took about a minute and I was done, ready to attach the battery packs and see what it looked like all lit up. Before flicking the switch, I wanted to get a sense of what it would look like within a LEGO city. So I quickly grabbed some of the other modulars that I have in my possession, road plates, and set about creating a small slice of Marvel life. With minifigures and vehicles ready to go, it was time for the big reveal. And here it is. My first thoughts are, wow, this looks really good. This light-tailing kit is very bright, and it's hard to believe that all those little LEDs I installed earlier are capable of producing this much light. I currently have no other form of light source on inside the completely blacked out LEGO room, so I am very impressed that it has managed to illuminate such a large space. The brick built up lights do a fantastic job of illuminating the Daily Bugle sign, giving it an authentic city feel, and the downlights also do a marvellous job of giving the large TV monitors an electrical blue glow. Each floor is brightly lit thanks to the aid of the mini strip lights, and it's great that you can see all the goings on inside the Daily Bugle so clearly. The newspaper kiosk is also considered and given a light source, and even the fire escape is lit from top to bottom. The explosions caused by the Green Goblin's glider and Firestar's pyro trail get the Burning Inferno treatment with the use of an orange LED, and the lights from the car add some much needed drama to the otherwise bleak and plain roads. One drawback to the taxi is, you now have a lead attached to a rather large and cumbersome battery pack hanging at the back of it. So when it comes to placing the vehicle in your city, you are now limited to display it somewhere where you can hide the power supply, like down a nearby alleyway. In fact, the excess of wires and bulky power pack is also the aesthetic flaw of the building itself. Most noticeably, around the back on the balcony, you are met by a spaghetti junction of messy wires, which sadly do look unsightly, which is a shame because the back of the building does look moody and beautiful due to the illuminating contribution from the fire exit downlights and JJ's billboard. However, there is also another factor which might be seen as a bit of a problem to LEGO lighting fans, which is you are now unable to remove some side panels and take apart certain levels of the building, as they are now all wired together. You also have to pay particular attention to when moving this modular, as if anything were to happen and the building took a tumble, then the fragile leads from the light kit holding certain sections together would surely snap, rendering the light kit useless. If you are a shelf displayer who is not bothered by being able to access each floor readily, then this Lightailing kit is the perfect solution for your lighting needs. All the leads and power supplies can be hidden from view around the back, and the installation process is relatively quick and easy, but you will need the patience of a saint. At this point in the review, I feel it is worth pointing out that Lightailing kits are aimed at novices, like myself, who don't have much experience installing light kits, and therefore they are the easiest to install, with everything you need already measured out and all wired together, with no guesswork. Lightailing is also the cheapest option available, but if you were looking for a light kit with less exposed wires and a cleaner look, then it is worth noting that Lightailing.com also have a Brixmax line, which is a more premium range where all the LEDs are separate and require a much more complex installation process. They also sell individual lighting accessories, so the more your lighting confidence grows, the more you can add to your modulars or even your own creations. Overall, I am absolutely amazed by this lighting transformation, and now I have installed my first ever light kit, I kind of have the lighting bug, and I want to do more. I now feel I am ready for a more taxing task, and sticking with the Marvel line, this really makes me want to light up my Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum using the Brixmax kit, as it comes with magnet connectors and just looks beautiful. I also have some fantastic mocks that I absolutely love, and eventually I would love to be able to install custom lighting kits in those as well. Anyway, that's it for the review. Let me know what you think. Be sure to click the link below and check out the Lightailing range, and as always, I will see you in the next one.